Well, we do two kinds of riding holidays. One where you can stay here at the farm and we ride out every day to a different village, usually have lunch in the village and then ride back again. And we're quite fortunate here that from the farm we've got lots of different types of landscape that you can ride through. So every day is really very different. And then we also do a journey ride where we move on every day, staying in local hotels. I think the variety of country is lovely. You can be in forest one moment, in Dehesa, which is this wonderful rolling plains with where there's cattle. The next moment you can be coming into little villages, down mule paths the next moment. There's such a variety of terrain. You've got lots of hills and so you get beautiful views. It's not particularly fast riding, but scenically it's very beautiful. And also the fact that the area, everybody has a horse. It means that there's nothing unusual about riding into a village and having a beer and tying your horse up. You know, everybody does it. You're not apart from the rest, you know, you're part of it. The horses are very good, they'll do anything. They'll go up sheer cliff faces almost, they'll go through rivers, they'll go into the market square, they'll go to the fiesta and not bother about fireworks going off. They're fantastic animals. Take your horse anywhere. The group size is maximum 6 people, and we send out a questionnaire so that before people arrive, I have a pretty good idea of their experience, whether they own their own horse or what sort of riding they do, or whether they haven't ridden for ages but used to and are quite fit and competent. And then when people arrive, obviously I talk to them, and the first day is a bit of an experiment in that I try to, with the information I've got, match the right person to the right horse. And then we do have a school at the stables so people can try out the horses until they feel a bit confident. And then we go off for the ride, which everybody's always a new horse, and they're a bit nervous on the first half an hour, but then everybody gets into it and it's usually absolutely fine. We always come back to the farm on the first day, whether it's a journey ride or a farm stay ride, so people can change horse or say, I don't like this stirrup, or I don't like that saddle, or whatever. And we can sort it out, and it generally works that I think everybody gets the right horse in the end. I've bred, I think, all except one that we have now have been bred here, and we're on to the 3rd generation.
Always a big girl.
Yeah, I've got some grandmothers here. We're quite fortunate in that this area we have a lot of good local stallions that are just privately owned, and they're ridden, so you have the chance to see what they're like, how they behave, etc. They're not from a stud. And we also have what's called the remonta, which is the army stallions. come round to the villages in the springtime, and they'll stay in the village for maybe a month, and anyone can take their mare to the stallion. And they're good quality, pure Spanish, PRE, which is Pura Raza Española stallions, and for a very reduced rate you can take your mare in to be covered by these stallions while they're in the locality. They used to then come back a year later and reclaim the good ones, but they don't do that anymore, unfortunately. We have a wonderful Spanish cook, Mary Luth, who has been cooking at El Moro now for 25 years. And so we have developed a sort of Spanglish cuisine, which the emphasis is on using what we grow, and that it is all picked and eaten within hours. We combine the Andaluz cuisine, which has a lot of Arabic influence, and so a lot of use of mild spices, cumin, cinnamon, nutmeg, bit of chili, bit of spice. We do a lot of lovely cold soups in the summer. Food is one of the things that people come here for, actually, because it is really good, thanks to Mary Lou.